Hello and welcome back to The Witcher 3. I am Annemie and this is the third part in my Let's Play of The Witcher 3, I guess. We are back here in White Orchard since the last time I've done some of the Radiant quests about the map. And here we are, ready to continue on with the main story. I didn't do any interesting side quests or anything like that, mostly just picking up treasure and clearing out monster dens. So let's see what this has to offer. Where's Vesemir gone? That looks like the old drunkard-in-chief.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
It's not a nice way to talk about the beer.
Time we were on our way.
I'll buy some provisions for the journey, then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it, just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true?
Only if they're very tasty.
Freaks. Your own land, like he did the elves once.
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere.
Oh look, you've got clubs.
Neither are you.
We've got 4 swords between the two
They
of
won't
us.
back down now.
I can see that.
Well, let's... I hear this is how all pub brawls happen in the olden days. With magic and broadswords. Oh. Yeah, I've noticed on this difficulty, they can really chew your health down. If you're not careful. Oh.
It's alright. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Can I at least loot them first? Sure they had some stuff worth selling.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Well then. So... Well, what is the rush?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Interesting to see that the Godfather exists in the Witcher universe.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
Don't get too drunk.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Well, my horse is named after an insect, and insects are known for being rather rapid beasts of burden. That is, of course, why Gandalf recommended that the Fellowship of the Ring use insects in order to get to Mordor. His famous line, "Fly, you fools!" It was a recommendation.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
I mean, I'm sure there's some time on the journey between there and the palace to talk about that.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Now, I just want to make it known that this bath will have no scorpions. I have been known to experience the occasional scorpion in my bath beforehand, but this bath, no scorpions.
it must suffice.
Think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all.
Lord Tywin Lannister, Hand of the King.
Be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Not using scorpions.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes.
Says Mr. 5 o'clock Shadow.
Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details.
Looks really ill.
Let us proceed to more recent events.
Not Geralt Voorhees.
Of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
I'm guessing these are all events from previous games, which I didn't really play, so let's say I spared his life.
Sides true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
Ah. So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Legs. They're these wonderful invention. I don't know if you've come across them. They enable one to essentially perform a rotation motion and then slowly ambulate towards your target.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
Well, I had to stop Corypheus, you see. He was trying to do some bad things and control magic and destroy the world, and yeah, that was me.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
Well, blow your friend to bits is a bit of a strong way of putting it.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved, irrevocably. I killed Letho and Loch Muin.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did. Saved our agents some messy and difficult work. I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc.
Here and here. With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Is he flirting with me?
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Black, black, or black?
Ford Motors has a very strong presence in the Witcher universe. Well, let's play Geralt of Rivia Dress-Up Simulator. So we have black with stripy shoulder things. We have black with stripy shoulder things, but also some white underneath. And we have black with stripy shoulder things and slightly more embroidery. I mean, they really could have done a better job at making these look a little bit different. I mean, not all blacks. That's also got the embroidery thing. Okay, how is that one different to that one? They look the same! Elegant Courtier's doublet. Oh, they are the same. Oh, or possibly not. Because that one does look... Okay. Let's grab that thing. And let's see how they all look. So. Got that one. How do I rotate Geralt? Because you'd think that it would be the right stick, but that's not doing it. But, oh well. Okay. It's got slight differences. I like that one more. Let's go for that one. Let's have some shoes. And that's it. I'm ready for my meeting with Tywin Lannister.
I believe the gentleman's forgetting something?
This is how we wear it now. Fine. Let's sort this by type again. Okay, it's trousers. But let's unequip that.
I believe the gentleman.
Blimmin' hell, always such a stickler, aren't we? So which one would this? Which one would the one I like be? That one.
Getting something?
Happy now? Oh, I didn't even loot the room. Whoops.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Well, let me loot the room before I go on.
Go ahead, with time.
So, which essences? What's in here? A dumpling? Why, I can't think of anything finer. Can I leave this way? No. Sword for witches? Not gonna read all the books right now. That would be incredibly tedious for the rest of you. But I will make you guys sit through all my looting. Ooh, there's an actual chest. With a mug. I think that that chest might be a bit better fooled. Let's grab the Chronicles of Redania. For many years, Redania fought against Blue Dania, and their struggle was bitter and vile until they came to the Purple Accord in 1539, where everyone got really drunk and decided to be bisexual.
Black suits the gentleman.
Already said that.
It satisfied the gentleman.
More or less, but rather less than more.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Bowing, that's easy enough.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
I wasn't actually paying attention to that, so that's definitely right.
Please, this is neither the time nor the place for such antics. The gentleman will watch carefully. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
That was right leg back. So left leg forward, right hand on chest. Well, that seems about right.
Gotta be kidding.
Not at all. I am mortally serious. Does the gentleman know the penalty for breaches of etiquette in the Emperor's presence? 200 lashes. I do not wish that.
Do like getting lashed.
So I will not let him leave until I am confident that he knows how to behave.
How about I just stab you?
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
Classic. What on earth was that little hop that they just did?
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate time.
Your arch magnificence.
Well, that's a helmet.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
How about your right honourable Twazik-in-Chief?
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Duifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis. Bow.
Bow, ye lower middle classes.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Welchen Namen, wat gern verwort? So many months at Foltest Court, yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Cyrilla, eh? Ciri, where's Cyrilla?
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you
believe I'd drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I'm actually kind of fine for money after this whole sort of Groundhog Daying that's been going on with me lately.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Well then.
The gentleman not understand. Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax, nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day.
So, stay far back and talk to everyone?
What, a witcher? Oh, that's just perfect.
Why, yes it is.
A witcher? Oh, that's just perfect.
Need anything?
How does that person know that I'm a witcher? I'm not wearing my medallion.
Greetings.
Well, is that all you're going to say? Hey, guard. Nice hat. Also, did your halberd get into an accident with a hole punch?
Griffin.
Well, you have a sword. Seriously, what's with that start to the walk? I mean, it's happened a number of times, so I don't think it's a bug. There we go. Blumenel. That's a lot of conversation going on. Oh, of course, the Chamberlain's not going to run. So, nice garden you got here.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
I mean, I'd like the possessions now, if that's okay. Aww.
That quill sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal underworld.
No, Ambassador Baratra.
One from the other.
Well then.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Well then.
How about that? She's grown up?
just like she looked in my
Years
dreams.
since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Amir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Amir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
I'll show you my traditional methods.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift.
It's always about blood, isn't
As
it?
for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
Make a tasty gravy. Roast Ciri.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords, secret handshakes?
Famous gin-making family Hendrik is from?
Spoil your fun, your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help
Unconformed
of a
reports?
mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
I've had my fair share of magic explosions in the past.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
I mean, to be honest, I think I look better in pink armor. But I'll bear in mind that black velvet thing. That's kind of cool. I mean, not for whomever's got to refile everything afterwards, but do these still have physics? No. Oh, yes they do. Well, it's not exactly Half-Life gravity gun puzzles, but it's still a nice touch. Hey, Ambi.
Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
5.5 inches. The blue bit is what's ours, and the red bit is what's not yet ours.
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
Well, seeing as they've clearly got the Godfather in this universe, did they not have any books about Napoleon? Hitler? Winters are bad.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
I'm not sure that's how you play poker. But again, this world must have poker. I mean, you don't bet in Gwent as much. It's more of a, you know, just starting. You don't bet throughout the game.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
But with a nickname like the Bloody Baron, he could only be friendly.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt.
Pardon you?
And the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty.
Mexicans and Muslims.
Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
But I hear that he's got some rather promising children.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
But not too much. I don't like the sun shining in my eyes. Ooh. Hey. How are things going? You alright? It was good to see you as well. Where am I going? This way. Oop. Wrong button. You don't mind if while I'm here I just steal your books, do you? I'm not going to bother looting everything. Let's just get my stuff back.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Northern women. Ninta mir deitra.
Well then, let us head to Velen, I guess. That way.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Well, that's cheery. At least the bird's having fun. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. So, where am I heading to? So, a notice board down there, so might be worth visiting that, or we could continue. Let's go to this notice board first. It's right here.
Faster.
Evil soft first touches. No idea what that even was, but I rode past it. Okay. So, what's going on here? Said you fed your young'uns pancakes made of ground acorn? Well, that's not a sensible thing to do. They want some milch cows at Crow's Perch. Novigrad crowns. Well then, a nice little background to the conceit of all your money being the same. Trees having ears. Want families across the Pontar. And there's a missing wife. Well then, that looks like a promising side quest. what do we got going on? Crossroads, Pyres in Novigrad, Skellige. Ah, that's the Hearts of Stone quest. It's level 58. Okay, so that's a bit higher level than we are right now. So I guess we'll start by going to the end of the Crossroads, seeing as there's nothing of immediate interest going on here. And also, it's probably getting to about the time where I'm going to be starting to wrap up, so I don't want to get started on any side quests right now and have to split that across episodes. There was an exclamation mark over one of those people. Let's find out what you want. Priest of the Eternal Fire, you knew I was there without even turning around.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the Eternal Fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
Well, in my experience, neither do the churches.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the Eternal Fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
So you've essentially just given me a bottle of paraffin. Well, I'm going to steal all the stuff you've got around. Is it just that? Well, I guess I'll just be rude to you. So, where is this quest? Secondary quest. Funeral Pyres. Yay, that's of an appropriate level for us. So it's down there.
Watch where you stay.
I'm sure there won't be any sort of ghouls or necrophages around here that I'm going to have to kill. Let's give myself a bit of a shield.
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oil. Hope they burn well.
Well, no necrophages. Oh, no, there is one. Oh. You stay away. I guess steel oh. Forgot about those. Well, that could have gone worse. Just shield myself again. Where's the thing I'm supposed to be exploding? Well, let's loot you. Ah, there we go.
Now for a
Throw some kerosene on there. I guess I should probably take a step back. Yay, level up. Let's get some Quen back. That one's a bit further away. So, come on, Roach. You magnificent insect thing, you. Who keeps running into things? Nope. You guys can stay back there. Yeah. So let's be here.
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oil.
Well, at least this might also charge up my sword, because I managed to get the Erendite in my last playthrough, which charges up the more and more things you kill. Oh, that's irritating. I managed to fully charge it, but then the battle ended. So essentially, if you build up 10 charges on that thing, and then kill a monster using it, Igni, there we go, kill a monster with it, it will get more powerful, which is useful. Because loot in The Witcher is leveled. So you get more powerful stuff the higher level you are. So if you get some sort of the unique drops early on, they'll be less powerful than if you got them later on. Except for the Erendite, which will always have the same maximum power. But that maximum power changes depending on your level. You'll just have to put a bit of work into actually leveling it up. So, let's ride through town.
Not so fast, Roach.
No, not so fast. Faster. There we are. Having a nice little ride. Oh, it's not come off the accelerator just yet. That looks about the right distance. Let's get some Quen up. I'll slay you like a dog. Well, that's not very nice. Ooh, I'm at 9. Hopefully I should be able to... There we go. That charged it up with that nice little critical hit explosion. Do 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 do. Well, I have been known to sink my teeth into things.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
Oh, religious corruption, what is this?
We still talking about a priest of the Eternal Fire?
Oh yeah, a Witcher game.
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fistek from me 3 times, everything perfect. But the 4th, his man came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a Witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A Witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher.
Much like drug dealers, whom we all know are honourable folks. Ah, there's the pile of bodies.
Now for a shot of Igni.
I do like a good shot of Igni to start my day. I bet Vesemir's having all the shots of Igni. I don't want to attack the target, I want to burn the bodies. Come on. There we go. Okay. Let's just grab some of the things from up around here. And come on, Roach. Let's head back to that silly, silly priest person. I swear those dogs just appeared out of nowhere. Everybody loves draw distance. No, I would usually have this slightly higher, but the recording does eat up a bit of the computer's memory, so I'd rather not risk it. But that draw distance did affect gameplay, let's be honest. Not entirely sure where I'm going now. There's bridge to Novigrad, I think. So... this way, maybe? Ah. Around here. This game is... oh, blimmin' hell. Let's run away. This is not a good time for you to not be charging. Well, that's a lot of screaming. Oh, that's fire. Well, I guess I should also quickly drink a potion. And yeah, let's get some swallow. And because I reckon that a fight might be coming up with that priest person, let's see if I can find humanoid oil. I feel like there should have been better ways to organize this rather than looking at all of them individually. But there we go. That's good enough for me.
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
Yep, I burned all the dead people.
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you?
Yes, if you hadn't gone around collecting donations, who would the poor have given their money to?
So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fist tech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. Exclusively.
I'm sure you would.
You can hire me, but you sure as hell can't buy me.
Ah, an impasse. Then it will be cheapest to kill you. 3 on 1. Surely we'll manage.
We're at an impasse here. Maybe we should compromise. Oh. Let's do that before anything else. Well, there's only one of them left, so let's maybe get some axie action here. That'll do it. Okay, so that's that quest completed. Don't think you have anything to loot. What? Stingy Twazzocks. Okay, so I think we're going to leave it here. We might go to the inn of the crossroads next time, or maybe just do some side quest hunting about. If you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe, because that will enable me to produce more of these videos. So, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Geralt. That's how Geralt says goodbye. Goodbye!